Hey, it's Pupmeister, and today we're going to be looking at why build an automatic tree farm when you can just do it yourself with a lot less hassle. So let's get started. I'm not going to show you what you need because, well, you're going to need saplings and some bone meal, some building blocks, probably some cobblestone is fine, and a few ladders. And a water bucket maybe. That's about it. So before we get started, I'm just going to come over here to my bone meal farm. And I guess I can leave a link on how to do this at the end. And just get some more bone meal. Just so I have enough, just to make sure. All right. So I recommend doing this with the large trees, although you can do it with any of them. And I'll show you the smaller trees after I show you the bigger trees. But the dark oak is a good one, and spruce is a good one, as far as the big trees are concerned. So let's start with the dark oak. And of course, if you're going to do big ones, you have to plant them in fours like this. Okay, I'm just going to get some bone meal. Okay, and then just do the back corner and boom, there you go. And then do the next four. There you go. And you can see how simple this is. Okay, and then you want to do the next. And you basically want to do it just like that. Three trees wide, 3 trees deep. And that will give you all kinds of wood. Whoops. And there you go. So now you just need some cobblestone, and I would say maybe, I don't know, you can do it wherever, usually maybe a block over or so. You could even go one more maybe. And usually it's about 10 up for dark oak. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Didn't even need 10, but there you go. Now, if you want extra saplings and stuff like that, use fortune on your axe. And then it's more likely to come up with extras. So for oak, for dark oak, you're looking at saplings, you're looking at sticks, you're looking at maybe your rare apple from a dark oak. And you just want to take the top off. You can see all the different stuff I'm getting. And as you go down, you'll start seeing where the wood is. Okay, so I took another layer of leaves off. And now we'll start with the wood. And we'll see. And it's pretty easy. I mean, you're just going around. Do you really need a farm with redstone and everything to do this? I don't think so. I mean, you're welcome to. I guess there's nothing wrong if you want to build something automatic. But, you know, how much more automatic is it really? I'll just finish this off so you don't have to watch me chopping down the entire tree here, because there is lots of wood. Look at that. It's just solid wood. It's so easy to get a ton of wood this way. But I'll finish it off, and then we will see what the totals are at the end. Okay, we're all done here. So let's take a look at what we got. I pretty much had a stack of sticks already, so that's 26 sticks I got. And we started with 36 dark oak saplings, so we got 32 back. And we have 4 and a little bit stacks of dark oak logs. So not too bad. Now, if you're going to do this over and over again, this is where I would grab the ladders and put the ladders up the side, because the next one we're doing is spruce trees, which of course also makes podzol. This is from when I did my how to do mushrooms farm. I suppose I could link that at the end too. But I might as well do it more over here so I don't turn this all into podzol. Okay, so now we're going to start with the spruce saplings. And we'll just... Oh. So there's our first one. And our next one. And our next one. And you can see spruce is a lot bigger than the dark oak. But it depends on what you want to do with it, right? If you want to build something specific and you want the dark oak look, well, then you're going to do dark oak, aren't you? But if you just want logs, oh, and this one pushed me down a little bit here. If you just want logs, then maybe spruce is your better bet. And there we go. So now we want to create that same way up. Now, you're going way up high this time. Maybe we'll go one over yet. Okay? So if you think you're going to want to come back down before you chop all this, put a little reservoir of water here and then you can just jump down. Because otherwise you probably want to be putting the ladders on when you come back. So up we go. You're probably going to want about 36 or so, 34 high. There we go. And now it's just a matter of chopping it all down. And look, way up here, we already have wood. So that tells you how much wood you're going to be getting from these spruce. So I'm going to chop all this down, and once again, just like last time, we'll go over what we received and you can see how much we got. Now, as I keep chopping here, I'll just make the comment, you don't necessarily have to chop all the leaves. You can just leave them, no pun intended, to disappear on their own once you get all the wood. So, I mean, you might want to get all the top leaves until you reach the platform where it's all wood. You might want to do that. But otherwise, you can just leave the leaves to disappear on their own. And they will drop stuff for you as well. But until you get to that platform, I do recommend taking them out because, you know, you might miss stuff like this. Just wait till you get to the main platform. Okay, you can start seeing the platform now. Remember, we were 6 wide by 6 long, so a square. So we should be seeing other logs slowly appear over here. I guess this tree did not get as big as some of the others. And looks like we might have to get our bed out shortly, because the last thing we want is mobs spawning on top of the wood here. That would suck. And watch your footing, because you don't want to step into a hole and fall to your death either. Okay, so watch what you're doing. For whatever reason, one of the trees here did not grow as tall as the others, but now we have our full 6x6 footprint of wood, and as you can tell, we are still a fair amount above the ground. You can see the automatic wool farm down there, and pretty much as high as the mountain over there. So on we go. The sun has been going down here, as you can tell. I have literally been chopping wood solidly for an entire Minecraft day. So it tells you how much wood you're getting out of this. Okay, we are completely done. I had, unfortunately, a bit of a creeper incident, as you can tell here. Gotta love those guys. Anyway, let's take a look at what we got. So, we started with 36 saplings. Now we have 50. 26 sticks. Isn't that exactly what we had for the dark oak? Not 100% sure there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and a half stacks of spruce logs. So as you can tell, this is a great way to get all the wood you could possibly want. And if you're going to do it again, oh, and I just got another sapling, so that's 51. If you're going to do it again, this is where you would just put a ladder up the side of your tower here, and then start planting them all over again and do it again. So now I'm going to show you the smaller trees, how to go about doing that. So also, just to give you an idea of the wear and tear on your axe, the one I've been using is a diamond axe, efficiency 3, unbreaking 3, and fortune 2. So it's not like a maxed out axe by any means, but it does have unbreaking 3 and it's diamond. So I did all the dark oak and I did all the spruce, and it's still over half. So you can chop a lot of wood with the right axe, that's for sure. So let's get started with the smaller ones. So something like birch, I would just do in a straight line. There's nothing much to do about birch. You can just keep going in a straight line like this, and I have 10 of them, but whoops, you can do it as many as you like. Of course, make sure you have enough bone meal. And this will give you quite a bit as well. Okay, so there you go. One really big, long birch tree. Okay, and then just come on down here and chop the bottom 2 away. And then just chop up until you don't see any more. And some will grow a little taller than others. And of course, from birch, from the leaves, you'll basically just get saplings and sticks when it comes to birch. All right, and there you go. So that gave us almost a stack of birch logs. And now you could just wait and grab all the saplings and sticks as they fall, but just to speed things up. And like I said, I do have a Fortune 2 axe. I'm going to chop away at it and see what we get. Okay, so we went through all of them. We started with 10. Now we have 17 birch saplings, and we got an extra 8 sticks along with, of course, the 60 birch logs. Now, you can do that with acacia and other ones as well, but when it comes to oak, I would do it slightly different. And I'll tell you why in a second, okay? So I would plant and then go out 4, just like that. Leave a space of 4 between every single one you plant. Now, I'm doing this in a plains biome here, okay? Or actually, I might even be in the, let's take a look here. Actually, I'm in the savanna, so there you go. But if you're in the plains or the savanna, the reason you want to do the oak trees like this is because there is a very small chance that a beehive could spawn on one of these trees. Now, I did this before, and I think I got a beehive on my 30th tree. So it's not going to happen all the time, that's for sure. It's much more of a rare occurrence. And it looks like one of my bone meals hit the grass when it pushed me down. That's why we have all these flowers and grass. Okay, so there we go. Some of them will get nice and big like that. Others will be your average. And of course, just like before, we can chop these down. How many did we do? 2, 4, 6. So let's do 10 just to be legit like we did with the birch. Okay, there we go. We'll just make these guys. There we go. And now we will chop them all down and see what we get. And you might want to chop the leaves on these because you never know where some of the wood may be hiding. And it looks like it's starting to go already, so we got them all. Okay, so we're done chopping the oak. So let's take a look at what we found. 25 sticks. We got 4 apples. And we got a little over a stack of oak logs. And I think oaks give the most saplings out of all the trees. We got 55 oak saplings from just 10. So you'll never run out of saplings to do this, that's for sure. And just to confirm, last time I did it, and got a beehive on the oak tree, it was in the savanna. Hopefully, this gives you a very easy way to farm wood without making one of the redstone contraptions. Because in the end, you end up manually chopping it anyway. And I don't know. I just don't see the massive benefit to make a redstone farm for trees when you can do something as simple as this. Hope you found this helpful. Don't forget to subscribe. And please do leave a like, and we will see you soon. Bye for now.